common global problems that are begging for entrepreneurs. Stop ignoring your daily frustrations. One of them could be your next business. Let me explain. What if all those daily frustrations, the endless queues, the plastic bottles littering the streets, the struggle for farmers to get their food to the city, aren't just problems? What if they're gold mines in disguise? For a group of S5 students in Rwanda, that's exactly what they are. In this video, we're digging into 5 common problems these young entrepreneurs are flipping into real-world business ideas that could literally shape the future. That's right, there's a quiet revolution sparking in classrooms all across Rwanda. It's powered by something called the Competence-Based Curriculum, or CBC, but it's not about memorizing textbooks. It's about building real-world skills. This system pushes S5 students, that's Senior 5, to look around their own communities, pinpoint the biggest headaches, and then, the most important part, actually build a solution. This isn't just another school project, it's a total mindset shift. It's training students to see a business opportunity where most of us just see a roadblock. They're being molded into the next wave of innovators and job creators that Rwanda, and honestly the world, desperately needs. So, what problems are they taking on? Let's break down 5 of the biggest challenges just begging for an entrepreneurial fix. Section 1, the agricultural value gap. First up, a problem that's as old as farming itself, the agricultural value gap. Think about it. Rwanda is blessed with fertile land and incredibly hardworking farmers growing amazing crops, from coffee and tea to all sorts of fruits and vegetables. But for so many small farmers, the trip from their farm to the market is a disaster for their profits. The real issue isn't growing the food, it's what happens after the harvest. A huge amount of produce can spoil before it even finds a buyer. Farmers often get cornered into selling their raw crops super fast and super cheap to middlemen, all because they don't have good ways to store, process, or transport them. But this is where that S5 entrepreneurial brain kicks in. Instead of seeing a spoiled mango, they see an opportunity for mango juice, dried mango snacks, or maybe even mango jam. The curriculum hammers home one key idea: value addition. That's the secret sauce for turning a low-profit crop into a high-value product. By dreaming up business ideas around food processing, like small-scale drying sheds, community juicing stations, or even just better packaging, these students can create new products that last longer and sell for more. Initiatives across Rwanda, like the AUT Challenge, are already funding young people with agri-tech solutions for these exact issues, helping boost farmer incomes and build a stronger food economy. This doesn't just cut down on food waste, it creates local jobs and gives farmers a much bigger, much-deserved piece of the pie. Section 2, the waste management crisis. Number 2 is a problem you can see and smell in growing towns everywhere: the waste management crisis. Piles of plastic bottles, single-use bags, and rotting food from the market aren't just ugly, they're a hazard to our health and the environment. As our communities get bigger, the mountains of trash get bigger, and the old ways of dealing with it just can't keep up. Landfills are overflowing, and plastics are choking our rivers. It's a problem that can feel totally overwhelming. But to an S5 entrepreneur, a pile of trash looks a lot like a pile of treasure. This is where you see some serious creativity. With their focus on solving community problems, students are coming up with brilliant business ideas that create a circular economy. For instance, some young entrepreneurs are gathering up plastic waste and turning it into tough, eco-friendly pavers and fence posts. It's a genius move that cleans up the plastic problem while feeding the booming construction industry. And all that organic waste from homes and markets? That's not trash, that's black gold. Students are launching ventures that turn this organic sludge into rich compost, which they then sell back to farmers to improve their soil. These green businesses do more than just clean up. They prove that doing good for the planet can actually be profitable. Section 3, the infrastructure and logistics gap. Coming in at number 3 is the physical gap between a great product and a happy customer: infrastructure and logistics. You might have the world's best coffee beans or the most beautiful handmade baskets, But if you can't get them to your buyers reliably and affordably, your business is dead in the water. In many areas, especially during the rainy season, bad roads can completely cut off a village from the city. And even with good roads, the lack of organized, tech-savvy delivery services is a massive headache for small businesses in Rwanda. Now, a student can't just go out and pave a national highway, but they can create clever, local solutions. This is where they start thinking smaller and smarter. Think last-mile delivery. Students can design a business around a small fleet of motorcycles that zip around local roads, picking up products from different farmers or artisans and bringing them to a central hub. And the tech opportunities are huge. We're already seeing Rwandan entrepreneurs create logistics apps that figure out the fastest delivery routes. An S5 student could build a simpler version for their own community, maybe a WhatsApp group that connects a driver with a farmer who needs a delivery or an artisan with a customer in the next town. By plugging these small but critical holes in the supply chain, they create a ton of value and help dozens of other local businesses grow. All right, we're past the halfway point, and you can already see the pattern. When you change your perspective, huge challenges start to look like incredible business ideas. It's a powerful way to see the world. I'm curious, what's the biggest, most annoying problem you see in your own community every day? Drop it in the comments below. Let's see if we can brainstorm some entrepreneurial fixes together right here. Section 4, the digital divide. Number 4 on our list might be a little surprising since Rwanda has a reputation as a tech hub, but it's a very real challenge, the digital divide. Sure, internet and smartphones are more common now, but there are still huge gaps, especially for small, informal businesses in rural areas. There are so many talented artisans and skilled shop owners who have no idea how to market their stuff online, take digital payments, or use simple apps to track their sales. This digital invisibility keeps them stuck in a tiny, cash-only world, cut off from a massive online market. This is a problem that's practically begging for a young, tech-savvy person to solve it. S5 students are digital natives compared to older generations, so they're in the perfect spot to bridge this gap. And the business idea doesn't have to be some billion-dollar app. The best solutions are often simple services. For example, a student could start a little side hustle helping local shop owners set up a Facebook or Instagram page and teach them how to take good photos of their products. Or they could become the local mobile money guru, going from shop to shop helping vendors get set up with digital payments and showing them how much easier it makes life. By offering these simple digital services, these young entrepreneurs aren't just building a business for themselves, they're opening the door for their entire community to join the modern economy. Section 5, the skills mismatch. And finally, number 5. This one is a bit more subtle, but it can stop a growing business in its tracks. The skills mismatch. An entrepreneur can have a brilliant idea and even get the funding, but everything grinds to a halt if they can't find people with the right, practical skills. Maybe they need a welder who knows a specific technique, a tailor who can create modern designs, or just someone who knows basic bookkeeping. The people are there, but the specific skills needed to help a business grow are often missing. This lack of skilled workers is a known roadblock to growth. So, what's the ultimate entrepreneurial move? You don't see it as a hiring problem, you see it as a business opportunity. The S5 curriculum, with its hands-on approach, practically screams this solution. If a community is short on good mechanics, an S5 student could design a business plan for a weekend workshop that offers quick, intensive training. If local artisans need to level up their skills to sell internationally, a student-led company could offer paid masterclasses. They are basically taking the skills lab idea from their own school and turning it into a real business. By creating a business that trains other people, they become the solution for every other entrepreneur in town. It creates this amazing ripple effect, tackling unemployment while building a stronger, more capable workforce for everyone. The conclusion: the agricultural value gap, waste management, logistics, the digital divide, and the skills mismatch. These aren't just textbook case studies. For a whole generation of Rwandan students, they're a to-do list of opportunities. The competence-based curriculum isn't just an education policy, it's an engine for grassroots innovation, and the success of programs like Youth Connect, which supports thousands of youth-led businesses, is proof that this is working. It's driving home the idea that the power to create jobs and build wealth is right there in your own community, just waiting for someone with an entrepreneurial eye to unlock it. The lesson here is for everyone. The most powerful business ideas almost always come from solving the most common, nagging frustrations. What you see as just a daily annoyance could actually be the foundation for your future. If this video made you look at the problems around you a little differently, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this. And for every aspiring entrepreneur watching, remember this. Don't wait around for the perfect idea. Just start with the problem right in front of you. Your solution might just change everything. See you next time.